Hi, my beautiful friends. How are you today? I hope you all had a wonderful, beautiful weekend. I did some shopping, you guys. I went out and got some new products only because I saw Allie Glines do 2 videos in a very short time span. So I knew this was a good product and I had to go out and purchase it, you guys. And I'm super excited to show you guys all the new products that I got and how I came up with this look. And if you're new today, hi, my name is Laura. I'm 51 years old, and here I love testing and recommending products for aging skin. So if that seems like something you might enjoy, please hit that subscribe and notification bell and join our awesome family here. Okay, you guys, I hope you're as excited as I am, so let's just go get started. In case you haven't noticed how excited I am to be filming this video, I've already thrown my hair back. I've already put on my eye primer. And for that, I use my Onus that I get on Amazon. So we are just going to get started right away, you guys. I am so excited to try the complexion products that I have purchased. I'm still going to do my eye look, you guys. And it's going to be a very simple look. So I'm going to use my little Bite Size by e.l.f. And this is in Truffles. I honestly am going to try to keep this simple, you guys. I'm going to start with this shade here. And, you know, it's a deeper shade brown. So what I'm going to do is just lightly put it on my brush and go in with the very light hand because this is several shades darker than my natural complexion. But, you know, it's still going to be a basic look, but a little bit of drama. You know me, you guys. So, but I am going to show you how fast this eye look is. So once I have a lot of the product down when it's this deep of shade, I am just going to use my color switch here and take off almost all of the product and then just go in and start moving it around. And again, I'm still using a pretty light hand and I'm just going to feather that out this way and then move it up towards my eyebrow. And like I said, you guys, when somebody does a video in that short of time span on the same product, you know it's worth, you know, running out and getting. So once I've laid down that shade, I am just going to go into this nice silver shade here. I'm not going to go too crazy on it, and I am just going to tap that in with my finger and move it all the way to the inner corner and focusing mostly down on the lid itself. And then I'm just going to take my brush and blend that together there. Okay, so now I am going to go in with a smaller like dome brush, and I'm going to go into this deep brown shade here and just lightly tap that and tap that off. And I'm just going to go into this outer corner here. So you guys, have you purchased the new Nars foundation? You know, I thought it was going to be at my Ulta because that's usually where I shop, is Ulta. You know, I love the points that I get there. And they did not carry it at my Ulta, so I did have to go to Sephora to get mine. And I was so glad that they did have it in stock because, you know, the shades are so hard online, you guys. But even in the store, I'm finding it's a little difficult too because of the lighting. I mean, do you guys get that same problem as well? But yeah, I am so excited to try this complexion product, and I have a couple other ones too, you guys, that I'm excited about. Okay, so that's all I'm going to do there, and then I'm going to go back in with that first brush and just kind of blend this all together, you know, just so it's nice and seamless. I'm taking that same brush, I'm going to clean it off really well, and I'm just going to go in with this black shade, and I'm literally just going to tap it off. And I'm just going to put that in the outer corner, and I'm just going to kind of stamp that in there. And then whatever's left on the brush, I'm just going to sweep into that silver shimmer, just so it looks like it all goes together. And that is it, you guys. So I'm going to hurry up and do the other eye, and I'll be right back. See how fast it was, and it still has a little drama, and looks like you really took some time on it. So now what I'm going to do is, this is what I've been doing lately. If I'm going to do a wing liner, is I'm just going to sweep across, like again, I mentioned in my other videos, and I'm just acting like I'm wiping, you know, tears away. And that just keeps me in the position of where I want to put the eyeliner. Okay, so I did get a new eyeliner, and I really liked that Essence the other day. It was nice and matte, and it stayed on really well. So I went, you know, while I was out shopping, I did get another Essence, but this one is waterproof. And I don't know if this has a brush or a felt tip. So let's take a look. I think it's a brush. It's hard to actually tell, but I am going to just try it on my hand. Yeah, I think it is a brush as well, you guys. So these can be a little tricky for me, you know. I like usually a felt tip one, so we will see. So when I do that, so now you see I have that sharp edge there. I just kind of follow that line that I created. And that is just a really good guide for me of where I want to put that placement. And then I just go. I'm a little jittery, you guys. I have been feeling under the weather, and I've done COVID tests, all that. It's not that. So I don't know if it's allergies or what, but I took a Mucinex and it's made me, I am just very hyper right now and a little jittery. So yeah, if I seem a little out of sorts and a little shaky, that is why. But look how easy that is. You guys do a wing when you do that little method here. So I've been loving this little trick that I've been doing, and it's been working out really well. I really do like these little liners by Essence. I love how they dry down super matte. So at the end of this video, we'll see how long this one lasts. Okay, and then for my blur stick, you guys, I would have to use this one here. It's still the Master Blur Stick, but it does have a shade in it. I'm out of the of the white one, and yeah, I'm having the hardest time finding them in stores. So I don't know, you guys. I might have to. I don't know what I'm going to do. I'm just hoping that they don't completely stop making it, but for now, this will do. And then with any blur stick, I do, like to press that really good into the skin. Okay, now I did get a new primer because I believe Alec Lines use this as well. And it's the NYX Professional Plump Right Back. This has electrolytes in it, so it's a plumping serum. So I'm super excited to try this. I have heard really good reviews on this, you guys. So I'm just going to put maybe a pump and a half on and see how that goes. Oh, this feels way different than any primer I have used. It is super lightweight. It feels almost cooling. And it does absorb very quickly into your skin. There is a slight tackiness, and I don't know if that's going to go away, but it is very, very slight. Oh, but I do like, it's very refreshing. I will say that. So yeah, I really like this. So I don't know how much plumper my face is right now, but maybe through the day. It says here that it's supposed to instantly look plump. So I don't know, you guys. I think it looks nice. I think it, adds a nice glow. So as of right now, I really like that. I like the feeling of that. Okay, you guys, let's go into this foundation. Again, it's the Nars, and this is the Light Reflecting Foundation. I do know that they're supposed to have some skincare products in here. So, if you use it over time, it's supposed to improve your skin. It's medium coverage, lightweight, supposed to be all day wear. And I got mine in the shade Light 4. And there's 36 shades on their website, and it's $49. Okay, you guys, so this is what it looks like. You get 1 fluid ounce, so it's a nice little tiny bottle. I like that, for storage and everything. But, it's their typical packaging. Hopefully this will work, this shade, you guys. Again, I picked this out in the store, so that is what the shade looks like. So I think it's going to be okay. Ooh, that looks a little light, you guys. This is the one time I'm hoping that this might oxidize a little bit. Yeah, I might need to go get a different color, but who knows, you guys. Foundations are strange. So I put about a pump and a half on, and that's all I do. I kind of do my little dots, you guys. And I am going to use my e.l.f. I've been loving this, the Ultimate Blending Brush, but I will spray it just a little bit with my ColourPop Pretty Fresh. I just love to do that when putting on foundations. I'm just going to tap that in the back of my hand just to, put it deep in the bristles. So let's see how this works, you guys. And it seems to be blending very nice. Feels super lightweight on the skin already. Yeah, it feels like I have absolutely nothing on it. the coverage is, I think, really good. It's not supposed to be full coverage. It's actually, you know, I think it's supposed to be more of a skincare product. This is really nice, you guys, so far. I love how this has blended out. It's not drying down super fast to where I feel like I have to hurry, you know, and blend this in quickly. I can take my time and really press this into the skin. So this is what it's looking like, you guys. I could see why she likes it. Honestly, I think that's her new holy grail. She really just raves about it. So I can see why. And I think the shade is actually not too bad. So I may keep it. I'm just going to take whatever's on the back of my hand, which was not much, you guys. So I'm just going to tap that around the nose here. So let's take a look, see if I need to push this in with my sponge. And ooh, that, oh my goodness, you guys, that is really pretty. It sits so nice. It sits, you know, like my other Nars foundation, the one that's more full coverage, but this is just more skin-like. It's not clinging, you guys, and I have some dry spots right around my nose. I did an exfoliator a few nights ago that it is kind of peeling, and it's not sticking to that at all. Actually, it's almost concealing that. Ooh, this is nice, you guys. And I feel like it has blurred the pores slightly, so I'm happy about that. This looks really pretty, you guys. So, you know, we'll just continue on and see what it looks like at the end of this video. You know, things can change drastically. But yeah, you guys, it is super pretty. I'm going to come a little closer so you can take a really good look. Okay, you guys, so the next product I got is a new concealer. And this is, I've been seeing a lot of this on TikTok. It's by Kosas, and it's, you know, clean beauty, and it's supposed to have some skincare benefits in it as well, but coverage. So, you know, a lot of the mature ladies on there, you know, they just rave about this. And I got mine in the shade 320. And I believe there's 28 shades on their website, and I believe it's $28. But the packaging here, that kind of just reminded me of like Tower 28, or even that Uma, I believe that's what it's called, over at Walmart. Yeah, it just, you know, very nice packaging. And let's see what the wand looks like. So the wand looks like that. It's, you know, nice and flat. And let's go in and try this, you guys. I'm super excited about this as well. So I think I'm just going to do one eye at a time just so we can see if there's a difference. It's super, super creamy right off the bat. And I think I'm going to use a brush on one side and then the sponge on the other. So I'm just going to use my Anissa brush, and I'm just going to tap this in. Ooh, that's nice. It literally just went into my skin. My skin loves this. It absorbed it very quickly, but still is giving me the coverage. You know, it's super easy to blend. So I'm just going to stay right here for now, and then, you know, sweep over whatever's left on the brush very lightly. Okay, guys, so this is the difference, and you've seen how little I used. Ooh, I absolutely love how this is looking under my eye. You guys have been having a lot of trouble with concealers lately, and this is really nice. So let me try the other eye with a sponge, and let's see which one I like better. Now, when I do use a sponge, I do like to spray it just a little bit, again, with my ColourPop Pretty Fresh, just so it's not super dry. I'm going to start with my outer corner. Okay, so let me take a quick look of which one I do like better. Yeah, you do definitely get more coverage using the brush, but if you wanted more lighter coverage, the sponge works really well too. You know, they both blended in really nice. Again, I think my skin absolutely loves that stuff. Yeah, you know, sometimes when you put on concealers, you know how it just kind of sits on top of the skin. This isn't doing that. I feel like it's like you know, like a moisturizer, and it just kind of went into my skin. So I'm really liking this, you guys. I am going to put just a little bit on this inner corner, only again because I did use the sponge and I think it did take some of the product away. So I think personally for me, I would probably use a brush and maybe just tap, you know, my fingers just to heat up the product afterwards. Ooh, you guys, I'm super, super happy with that. And it played very well with the Nars. So this is, you know, this is a good thing, you guys. Okay, so let's move on, you guys. And I have one more little complexion product here. And the kids got it for my birthday. Look how cute this is. It's the cutest little Charlotte Tilbury. This is the powder. And they got it in 2 medium. So I am going to apply just pretty much in the T-zone, this powder. And see how this looks. This is very lightweight. I could see why people do compare this to the number 7. It's just that, you know, that feeling, that lightly milled feeling. And I'm just going to take whatever's left in this brush and sweep it ever so slightly under my eye. I just want to see if it works, you know, like my number 7. It's very nice powder. I will say that. It is super nice, but I can see where people think it is a dupe to the number 7. It's very, very close in the way it feels and the way it's looking on my skin. Now, this is a little deeper shade than I use my number 7, so maybe that's what's throwing it off, but it is a very nice powder. And I just love this little tiny packaging. That is just fun in itself. Okay, so now I'm just going to, you know, bring some color back into my face, and I'm going to use this as my bronzer. It's a nice palette from BH Cosmetics, the Belgium Waffle. There's a nice little mirror in here, and there's highlighters and a few bronzers. You guys, I heard some very sad news the other day. I heard that BH has filed bankruptcy, and they're not going to be around anymore. And that devastates me, you guys, because a lot of my favorite products are through BH Cosmetics, and I'm just so sad. But they did say, you know, keep a lookout at TJ Maxx and Marshalls and stuff. So if you guys, you know, want anything from BH Cosmetics, now would be the time to purchase them. So I am going to go into a batter here. Yeah, when I heard that, you guys, I was just so sad. Again, you know, a lot of my brushes are from them. A lot of my eyeshadows. Yeah, just a lot. So I'm a little sad about that. You know, this COVID has really done a number on so many businesses, and it's just so devastating. You know, you think about all the jobs that are going to be eliminated, and, you know, just good makeup is going to be gone. I just hope things, you know, come around because it's getting a little scary out there, folks. And then we're supposed to get a huge winter storm coming up Wednesday and Thursday here, and they're talking possibly 14 inches, you guys. I told you Michigan is strange. You know, we're going to get hit right when it's supposed to turn spring. I do love the shade of this bronzer. I don't think it's too orangey at all. It's just very, very nice. Now I am going to go in with my sponge and just kind of push that into my skin a little bit more. And then, you guys, what I've been doing lately is like taking a deeper highlighter and just lightly, you know, dusting my brush and just going over the bronze just to add, you know, a little bit of glow. And it has just been working out so nice. But you got to be careful because sometimes you can overdo it. And if you do, you know, like I just did on my forehead here, I am going to go in with the brush that I had foundation on it and just kind of tap that into the skin. And that just kind of calmed everything down. Okay, so now we're going to move into the blush, you guys. And I have been loving this little duo by e.l.f. And I saw Emily Knoll using these, and she absolutely loves them. And she looks so beautiful in them. So I ran out and got one, and I got mine in the shade Pomegranate. And what I do is actually, you know, I put most of the color on the brush, and then I just kind of sweep into this highlight because that's a pretty deep highlight. So if I mix the two, it just adds, you know, just a nice glow to my cheek. Look how beautiful that is, and see the glow that it gives. You know, you don't even have to use a highlight at that point. It's just kind of mixed in with your blush. So Absolutely love this shade. So pretty. I'm just going to put a little bit on my nose, and I'm just going to sweep it a little bit under the eye, just ever so slightly. Yeah, so I've been loving this little blush here. Okay, so let's go back into this little palette again. And what I'm going to do is mix these two shades together. And I got this little detailed elf brush on Amazon, and boy, is it super, super nice. So again, I'm just tapping these together. I'm just going to tap it off slightly here. And you're going to see how nice this is. So I'm just going to kind of start where that wing is and move my way forward. Ooh, you guys, that concealer is looking really, really nice. I don't have any creasing whatsoever. Okay, so that looks really good. See how detailed that is? And then I'm going to go into this shade here with a bigger, fluffier brush. Just put that right under it just to create a little bit of shadow and dimension. And I've been finding, you guys, the more smoky I make my under eye, if I take a deeper shade, I just feel like it draws more attention towards that instead of the wrinkles. Okay, I'm really loving this eye look, you guys. Again, it was super fast. You've seen how fast that was, and it looks like I took some time on it. So that's what I love about those little bite-sized shadows. Okay, you guys, I want to show you this new liner that I got. It came in a pack of 12 on Amazon. And yeah, pack of 12, you guys, and I think it was $8.98. And so I'm super excited to test this out. And it's by a company called Italia. So, and this is in the shade Dusty Rose. And I got this new shade here from Milani. I love these lipsticks. And look how perfect that goes with that. Hopefully it looks as perfect on the lips. And the shade that I got in the Milani is Secret. Okay, so let's go into this liner. It has a very nice tip. And let's see how creamy this is. Whoa, these are super, super creamy. I did not expect that. I really thought they might be dry. No. These glide on like butter. Hopefully they have a nice staying power as well. That was super easy to line my lips. I mean, you could probably go out with this and some gloss, and look how beautiful that shade is. But we are going to try Secret. I love their lipsticks here, you guys. Such a beautiful shade. So let's try this. And see how well it works with that liner. I think it works perfectly, you guys. That is like a perfect little match. Unbelievable. 12 of them, you guys, not even $10. I am just going to put a little bit of gloss on, not a lot, you guys, just enough because those Milanis are a little drier, but not super uncomfortable, but they do dry down super matte. So I'm just going to add a little bit in the center here. Just enough to give me a little bit of moisture on my lips. Okay, you guys, and for mascara, I'm going to use my Too Faced Better Than Sex, and I'm just going to go off and put this on really fast. I'll be back to evaluate all the skin products. The mascara is all applied. I have been really enjoying this Too Faced Better Than Sex. I had this a long time ago, and like I said before, I think they reformulated it because before this would have dried out by now, and it's not. It's still super nice. It goes on super smooth. I love how my lashes are super full and long. So I've been really enjoying that. Okay, you guys, let's take a close look at the complexion now that it's been sitting for a good, 35 minutes. So, this looks so pretty, you guys. And I have not even put on setting spray. And usually that just kind of melts everything, makes it look super smooth. Yeah, this looks gorgeous. Oh, you guys, and I do feel like it has, covered my pores slightly. I usually get, some settling right here, and it's not at all right now. Nope, not there. Very slightly up in this deep one up here, but I mean, it's so slight, you guys. I would not even be able to see it without this 5 times mirror, but It is settling there just slightly, nothing concerning. My nose looks super good. Right through here looks nice, so it could be a combination of the blur stick, the Charlotte Tilbury, the foundation. So, but at any rate, you guys, I feel like my skin looks super glowy, super healthy. It doesn't feel heavy on my skin. It's almost like airbrushed. I think it just looks so pretty, and I'm super happy with the shade. I'm definitely not taking that back. So now I am going to set my makeup, and I'm going to use the Makeup Revolution Hydrate and Fix, and this has hyaluronic acid in it and oil control, and it's long wearing. So I've been loving this one, and I love the other one as well. But I always wear a setting or fixing spray, you guys, because I just feel like it's such an important step in my makeup. I feel like it just melts everything more into my skin, and it does help my makeup stay on, for a long time. So I am going to spray my face. Then I do spray a little bit on a sponge, and I just go and press it in a little further and go where I don't think that the spritzer had gotten the face. So I'm just going to really push everything in. So let's take a look even with the setting spray to see if it made a major difference. Yeah, it just looks so nice, you guys. Again, everything looks like even more sunk into my skin now. Just very skin-like, you guys. All right, it's actually going to be a wear test, you guys. Right now, it is 1:45, so I'm going to keep this on as long as possible. I'll take some pictures out in natural sunlight, and yeah, we're just going to come back, hopefully, 8 to 10 hours later, and see how everything looks then. Let's hope for the best here, and I'll be back in a few hours. Hey, you guys, it is now 9:20 at night, so it's been on over 8 hours, so I think it actually looks really, really nice. It did wear off in some spots, like on my chin, but I am one of those who, lean on the chin. So, but it hasn't even worn off completely. It just has worn a little bit. I do have a little bit of glow going on, but nothing bad, you guys. I was a little worried that this might become a little shiny, but it did not. It actually looks really good, you guys. My under eyes look really nice. I will say that my eyes were watering, you guys, as usual. So there was a little bit of running, so I was doing this, and it still looks really, really good. And look at this, you guys. This is that eyeliner that I had on earlier. I didn't take that off. I've washed my hands several times, so that held up super, super good. Yeah, I'm just super happy with these purchases. But I do want to do a little touch up just to see how well it does touch up. So what I would normally do is take, like a blotting sheet or erase paper at this point, and I would just blot around the T-zone. And let's see how that does, with this, if it's going to come all the way off or what. So I have never done this in any of my wear tests. So that's what the paper looks like. So there are, there is oils, but that's totally normal with me. You guys know that I do have a oily T-zone. So the makeup still looks pretty good. It's wore off a little bit on my nose, but it's wore off, you know what I mean? It still looks good. It doesn't look, like really blotchy or anything. I could just tell that it is starting to wear down. It's not breaking down bad, but it's just wearing down. So let's just put a little bit of that little cute little Charlotte Tilbury powder over it and just see what happens with that. So we're just going to put a little bit. I'm just going to put it in the T-zone. That's probably the only place I would put it if I was touching up anyway. And again, you guys, if you are new, I do zero touch-ups throughout the day, just so we know exactly what we're going to be looking at by the end of the day. I will say also, the lipstick stayed on amazing. Not the lipstick, but the lip liner. And even through my meals and everything, it still was there faintly. So I did reapply the Milani lipstick before I came on, but that's the only touch-ups I've done. So I think it does, like makeup does reapply over it really nice. Yeah, it looks really good if you just do a little blotting and a little touch-up. So let me come a little closer so you guys can see exactly what we're looking at here. So all in all, you guys, I'm so excited. I'm really happy and excited to keep retrying this under my eyes. Like I said, I've been having a really hard time with concealers lately. Again, I know it's just because of the weather and everything's super dried out. But yeah, I really like this. I love this Nars. I'm going to continue wearing this. This is something I'm going to be grabbing for a lot. I really enjoyed that. I enjoyed this primer. I'm going to try a different primer with this and another day just to see if that makes any difference. But honestly, I think even with this, I think it stayed on pretty good. Again, we're over 8 hours. So I'm super happy with these purchases, you guys. This is a lovely, lovely foundation. I think it works really well with mature skin. So yeah, and definitely this. So I hope you guys enjoyed today's video. If you did, if you would please hit that like button. That really does help this video get pushed out and my channel. I love you guys so much, and until next time.